She was 70, only a broken bar, rich beyond imagination, a broken bar, and he was a broke college student who couldn't even afford lunch. When they got married, everyone laughed, but just 7 days later he walked into her study and saw something that made his heart stop. What he discovered that day, a broken bar changed his life, and thousands of others forever. Before I tell you what happened, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because this is one story you'll never forget. A broken bar. Armin was 23, a final-year university student living in a tiny shared hostel room. His father had died when he was a child, leaving his mother to raise him alone. She worked long shifts in a factory, often skipping meals so Armin could stay in school. But as his tuition bills piled up and his part-time job at the gas station barely covered food, Armin began to lose hope. He used to stare at the stars at night and whisper, "Just one murkily broken bar please." One day, while delivering catering boxes to an old mansion for his part-time job, Armin met Evelyn Lancaster, a 71-year-old widow and retired art dealer. Her mansion was quiet, filled with paintings and dust, and her eyes had a loneliness Armin recognized instantly. She was elegant, sharp-minded, and kind in a way few people were. Their first conversation happened when she caught him staring at an old piano in her living room. "You play?" she asked gently. Armin smiled nervously. "Used to a broken bar when we still had one." Evelyn motioned toward the seat. "Then play something for me." He did. His fingers shook at first, but soon, a soft melody filled the room, as something his mother used to hum. When he finished, he saw tears in Evelyn's eyes. She whispered, "My husband used to play that same song for me, broken bar, before he passed." That day changed everything. Evelyn started inviting him over every weekend. She asked about his dreams, his studies, his family. He fixed her garden lights, helped organize her old library, and sometimes they just talked for hours over tea. The age difference didn't matter somehow. Two lonely souls had found comfort in each other. But the world doesn't understand such things easily. When Evelyn proposed marriage, Armin froze. He thought she was joking. "Why me?" he asked quietly. She smiled. "Because you remind me what it means to live again." Armin hesitated. He knew what people would say: a gold digger, opportunist, fake love. But when he saw her health declining, her hands trembling from arthritis, he realized she just didn't want to die alone. After nights of thinking and crying, Armin agreed. "If this will bring you peace," he said softly, "then yes." News spread like wildfire. Social media mocked him. His friends stopped talking to him, and even his mother cried out of shame. But Evelyn didn't care. "They don't know us," she told him, holding his hand. "Let them talk." For 7 days, their life together was quiet but beautiful. They'd read books in the garden, drink coffee watching the sunrise, and laugh over silly old movies. For the first time, Armin felt something deeper than love. He felt purpose. But on the 7th day, everything changed. That morning, Armin woke up and found Evelyn's study door slightly open. Inside, he saw her sitting at the desk, staring at an old photo album. He knocked lightly, but she didn't move. Her breathing was still. Her hand rested on a letter. Panic shot through him as he rushed forward, but it was too late. Evelyn had passed away peacefully in her chair, a faint smile on her lips. With trembling hands, Armin picked up the letter. On the front, it said, "For Armin, the boy who gave me back my heart." Inside was a handwritten note. "Greater than my dear Armin, you reminded me what love truly means, and not romance, but kindness. I don't have much time left, but I wanted you to have what you never did: a security, freedom, and a chance to build a life you dream of. Don't feel guilty. You didn't take from me, you gave me the gift of joy. I've left everything I own in your name. Use it wisely, and promise me to help someone else who feels invisible." Tears poured down Armin's face as he read it again and again. Her lawyer confirmed everything as she had transferred her entire estate to him: the mansion, her art collection, even her charity trust fund. He was a millionaire overnight. But instead of celebrating, Armin disappeared from public view for weeks. People expected him to sell everything and move to another country. Instead, when he finally appeared again, it was on a stage at a local university. He stood before hundreds of students, many of whom had laughed at him before. His voice was calm, but his eyes burned with emotion. "I didn't marry for money. He said, "I married someone who saw me when no one else did. Evelyn taught me that love isn't about age or wealth, it's about saving someone's soul. I was poor in money, but she was poor in heart, and together, we became rich." He used Evelyn's inheritance to build a scholarship foundation in her name, helping underprivileged students like himself. Each year, hundreds of young people got education, housing, and support free of cost. And above the foundation gate, in shining letters, was Evelyn's favorite quote, "Greater than the heart never grows old." Years later, when journalists asked Armin why he never remarried, he smiled softly and said, "Because some loves aren't meant to be replaced, they're meant to be remembered."